Episode 5! Welcome to Shadowhunters TV Episode 5 review by moi. Today, of course, we're discussing Episode 5. It aired on Tuesday, but I watched it 2 days ago, and I'm filming it 2 days later. So, in my opinion, I find the show is getting better and better as they go along. I mean, it has to, right? The cast are getting used to each other, and they're getting used to their character, and it's just always getting a little bit better. The lines are still pretty cheesy. Especially like Clary's lines and Jace's lines. For some reason, those two characters have the worst lines of the entire show. I mean, Alec has good lines. Izzy has way better lines than she had before. Simon has always had perfect lines. And it's getting, like, why can't they have good lines too? It would make everything so much better. The first thing that we finally learn in this episode is that Clary's necklace, that purple, huge, gigantic rock that she has around her neck, is a portal shard. So somehow, I don't know how that happens, because first of all, a portal is this purple mist thing that is glowing in the middle of the air and it disappears when the person went through it. So how is it possible that Clary's mom, Jocelyn, got a piece of it if it's just a purple mist? Another explanation that we very much need. It still doesn't really make any sense how it allows her to see through it, and she sees her mom and Valentine can talk to her. It makes sense now that Valentine can talk to her because it's a piece of a portal, so he could see through, I guess? I don't know. There's no explanation to anything, really. At least we now know that it's a portal shard, and that's why she can see through it, or with it. And there's still no explanation about it, though. It's still very complicated. I found that Isabel did a really fantastic job in this show. She was a really good friend to Clary because, you know, she was like, tell me about your mom. She sounds really nice. She sounds more of like a best friend than a mom. And I just loved that moment at the beginning with Izzy and Clary. She was just a super good friend, and she was like the Izzy that we all know. And, you know, it was really nice. It was just really nice. We actually met Maris. I had never pronounced it like that in my head because in French it would be pronounced Maryse. And I had a friend when I was a kid called Maryse, and it was spelled the exact same way. So Maris would just threw me off when Jace said her name. It's weird. But she is really intense. Like, she's really strict, and she has no smile ever on her face, and she scares the bejeebies out of me. For some reason, she's really nice to Jace, and she's really mean with her own kids. And speaking about her kids, Max, she mentioned Max, and I thought we were gonna see Max in this episode because they were like, oh yeah, you know, Max, little brother, kind of clingy, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, Max is gonna be there, Max is gonna be there, Max is gonna be there. But he never showed up. Let's talk a little bit about the special effects in this episode. I had a really good one that I really enjoyed, and one that I did not like at all. The one that I really enjoyed was when Luke transformed from his wolf form to his human form again, and I thought that was really well done. It was like the best special effect that they had yet. And the worst one in this show was when Jace and Clary and Alec were all practicing with their seraph blades, and they had like this, I don't know how to call it. It's like slow motion, but fast motion, and they had like, you know, like them a few times in the same motion. Do you know what I mean? It was really weird. I hated it. Like, are they going fast or are they going slow? Or is it just because they're practicing that they have that weird boo 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 boo? You know, right? You know what I mean? Luke was basically useless in the show. First off, wouldn't you think, as a member of the Downworlder society, as a member of the Shadowhunter world, he's not a Shadowhunter, but he's part of that world, no, Downworlder, Shadowhunters, Clave, Circle members, all that crap. You think that he would know that Clary would be in the Institute? I mean, in the book he knows. He knows in the books, he knows where Clary is, he drives her there a few times even. But in the show, he has no idea where she is. Where could she possibly be hiding? I mean, if the other werewolves know that she's with the Shadowhunters, wouldn't you think that he would know too? How is it possible that he did not know anything? It doesn't make any sense. Ah! Crazy cat. Oh, and Luke wasn't even the pack leader in this show. He was another wolf, a random wolf. He wasn't the beta probably. He was, oh, not even the Omega, that's the last one. He was just another random wolf in the pack, and then he decided, since, you know, they were gonna kill Simon and Clary and all the other ones, that he decided to be the wolf pack leader, and he killed the pack leader, and then he became the pack leader, because that's how it happens in the pack of the wolves. So Alec finally confronts Jace, and he's like, look, I'm really sorry about what happened during the whole situation last time with the demon and the memories and stuff. You know, because it was your face that appeared in front of all of us. And he was like, dude, I know, we're parabatai. Of course you love me. I love you too. And he's just like, just like, we're parabatai, we grew up together, of course we love each other. He's just like, right, of course. Why didn't I think of that, right? I told you, Alec, I told you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the books, I don't think that Valentine or Clary's dad is called Jonathan Clark. It's Jonathan Christopher, right? In the books, is it? I know it's Jonathan Christopher for something, but Jonathan Clark, I don't think that's a real name in the books. I think they made it up for the show. Somebody please let me know if there was actually a Jonathan Clark in the books. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. It was only Jonathan Christopher, right? Pretty darn sure. Why was Valentine speaking in another language to a bunch of Shadowhunters? If they were even Shadowhunters, I'm not sure. He said something about Seelie blood. Were they Seelies? Did he have those Seelie members captured, or were they Shadowhunters? It wasn't very specified. They didn't have the leaf on their cheek like Meliorn has. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was very weird. And he stuck something in his neck. Did it kill it? I'm not sure what happened there. Somebody let me know. So, Simon. Our dear little Simon, vampire Simon. Is he a vampire already? Because if he is, why can he run in the sun already? He has the super strength, he wants blood, and he can see runes. So something's going on, and we have no explanation of what's happening, because one, if he's a vampire, he shouldn't be able to run in the sun if he hasn't drunken. If he hasn't drank Jace's blood yet. Because that's how it happens in book 2. But here, apparently, he can just walk out in the sun even though he's a vampire. No big deal. And why isn't anybody questioning all this stuff? I mean, they're just like, whoa, Simon, when did you get so strong? Whoa, Simon, when did you get the sight? Why are they not questioning this? This is not normal. A Mundi should not be able to have all these superpowers. Especially Alec. I mean, he's a Shadowhunter himself. He knows that this is not normal. I mean, Simon... he's a little nerd. He shouldn't be able to have all that super kind of strength. There was a part in the show that reminded me so much of Twilight when Clary was with the werewolves and then Chase and Alec were trying to, you know, you know that part, with the page, and he couldn't see her. Is it like Twilight where Edward can't see Bella or anybody when they're with the werewolves? Is it like that? Is it like that? It was the exact same thing, right? So that's gonna be my review for episode 5 of Shadowhunters on Netflix/ABC/Freeform. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments below. I would love to have the discussion with you as always. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss all my reviews, because I'm doing a review for every single show of this season and hopefully next season if there ever is a next season. So I will see you guys very soon with my next video. Bye!